Hello, my name is Kawaljeet Singh, and in this presentation, I'll walk you through Bharat Force's strategic response to the challenges posed by US import tariffs. I'll cover the company's current operations, the impact of US tariffs, and both short and long-term strategies, ending with a set of focused recommendations for the board. Bharat Forge is undergoing pressure from the 25% US import tariffs, which is increasing export costs and reducing operating margins. This has impacted key components, logistics, and customer relationships, especially in the North American market, where consistency and lead times are critical. In the short term, the company needs to focus on managing input costs, reducing delays, and maintaining customer satisfaction to avoid losing ground to local competitors. At the same time, long-term adjustments are necessary to remain competitive, including production shifts, investment in automation, and product diversification into high-value sectors like EV and defense components. The bigger goal is to realign Bharat Forge with the efficient frontier, meaning we must restore balance between performance, speed, flexibility, and cost. That's the core theme guiding the rest of this strategy. The US tariffs have caused a sharp rise in Bharat Forge's operating costs. As shown in the bar chart, costs have increased across three key areas: steel and aluminum, Chinese components, and cross-border logistics. These increases are putting direct pressure on our profit margins. At the same time, customer delays and rerouting are disrupting delivery timelines as well, especially under our just-in-time model. Together, these factors are making it harder to stay competitive in the US market unless we act quickly. To respond effectively, Bharat Force is focused on five key objectives. First, reduce the operational impact of tariffs through cost control and process efficiency. Second, maintain customer satisfaction by avoiding delays and service disruption. Third, increase supply chain flexibility so we are not over-dependent on any one region. Fourth, protect margins by improving internal cost structures. And fifth, reposition the company on the efficient frontier, where performance, speed, quality, and the cost are balanced again. These objectives guide all of our short and long-term strategic decisions. In the short term, Bharat Forge can take five practical steps to reduce tariff pressure. First, increase production from US plants to bypass import duties. Second, renegotiate supply and client contracts to better manage cost sharing. Third, consolidate shipment and build domestic inventory buffers to avoid delays. Fourth, conduct lean audits to reduce waste and protect margins. And finally, shift from air freight to more cost-efficient logistic options. These actions are low risk, cost sensitive, and can be rolled out within 12 months. In the long term, Bharat Forge needs to strategically reposition its operations to build resilience and competitiveness. One major step is to expand production capacity in Mexico. This allows us to benefit from USMCA, avoid tariffs, and stay close to our largest client base. Next, we need to localize electric vehicles and battery manufacturing, which is essential for future demand and avoiding dependency on high tariff imports. Next, we need to accelerate smart factory automation. This not only reduces cost but also improves quality and flexibility across production lines. Fourth, we should diversify our global supply base to reduce risk of relying too heavily on one region, especially under changing trade policies. And finally, by leveraging predictive tools and data analytics, we can make our supply chain more proactive and responsive to disruptions. These long-term moves are critical for maintaining our position in global markets while keeping operations agile and cost efficient. To stay globally competitive, Bharat Forge needs to act now. Tariffs are not just a temporary disruption, they are part of long-term shift in global trade policy, and delaying actions put our margins, delivery performance, and clients' relationships at risk. In short term, the board should approve tactical moves like lean audits, renegotiating supply contracts, and inventory planning. These steps buy us time and stability. At the same time, we need to greenlight strategic changes, expanding into Mexico under the USMCA, investing in automation, and diversifying our product line into EV and defense-grade components. We also recommend building dual sourcing networks and applying predictive tools to make our supply chain more agile. The sooner these decisions are implemented, the faster Bharat Forge can move back towards the efficient frontier and secure a long-term operational resilience in a post-tariff world. Thank you for your time and attention.